Yeah, I mean, absolutely. You know, where it really starts with is the reasons that we have the DJ, the reasons that we have, the flat screens, for the music and the
Mm-hmm.
DVDs and just all the different, events that we may have at the store. Again, it's a perception,
Mm-hmm.
not a
Mm-hmm.
perception to deceive people,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a perception. When you walk into the store, um, Fridays and Saturdays we have the DJ spinning on
Mm-hmm.
the mic, spinning records. You know, we might make Friday old school Fridays, and you
Mm-hmm.
get customers coming in and they're jamming to the songs, and
Mm-hmm.
right away it just creates a positive energy within the store.
Right.
It makes
Mm-hmm.
people more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
When customers are more comfortable, they want to shop more.
Yes.
It allows them to open up. It breaks that ice
Mm-hmm.
of, oh, they just, I don't need nothing. I'm okay.
Right.
Just saying hello to you, fam. That's all.
Yeah, yeah.
So it just having the DJ and the lights and the TVs and all of that. It's really a perception, and it's really just about taking that energy and just giving the customer an experience that they're not used to having when they come to a store to shop.
Hmm.
Where
Okay.
else? Where else are you gonna go into a store where we have everything from head to toe?
Mm-hmm.
We got a DJ spinning.
Mm-hmm.
We got flat screen TVs.
Mm-hmm.
We got DVDs playing.
Right.
You never know what you're gonna get when you come in. So it's just finding those different angles to
Mm-hmm.
hit people with, where it's like, wow, this is my first time in here. I feel like I'm back in New York.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like I'm back in the city.
Right.
Even though
Mhm.
I like to think my store is the best.
It's
store,
better than that, yeah.
But it's really
Mhm.
just about creating an energy and an atmosphere for the customers that ultimately is going to make them more comfortable to shop, and it's going to help us build a better relationship with them.
That's great. Now, I guess lastly, I know that it was strange that when you all first moved here, you were called Sneaker Villa,
Mhm.
but now you've changed the name to Villa. Was there any reason for that? What was the reason for that?
Yeah, and if you heard me speaking earlier, answering some of your questions when I referred to the company years ago, that's when I referred to it as Sneaker Villa. Presently speaking, you'll hear me refer to it as Villa,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not Sneaker Villa anymore. It's Villa. It's
Okay.
the same owners. It's the same company in the sense that um, we haven't changed owners or changed anything dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
What it's just more about is trying to. It's just change.
Okay.
Every day we live life. The only thing that's constant is change, and everything is change, and it's just adding on. Adding a different level, and really what it ultimately came down to is we've been growing a lot. We have around 25 stores
Oh,
now.
awesome. I didn't even know you had that many.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah.
And is that all East Coast?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
It's PA, Jersey, Delaware
Okay.
for now.
Oh, for now. So
Yeah.
you all are
Yeah.
going across.
So it's just kind of one of them things where, we've been growing so much. Obviously, when your company grows, you build more stores. It creates more jobs within the company and store support, and it's just more part of the change of, it's not Sneaker Villa no more. It's just Villa. Most people, I'm at the Villa right now anyway.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's true.
So it
Very
works.
true.
It works.
Yeah,
It works
very
better
true.
with that.
Mhm.
And also also another thing that um, is one of the reasons for it. We're trying to develop more into a lifestyle store where
Okay.
now it's not just about clothing and sneakers and fitted hats.
Mhm.
You'll be able to soon come in and buy books.
Hmm.
You can come in and we have iPod radios.
Okay.
We have Skull Candy headsets.
Hmm.
So there's a lot of different things that reach out to our customers. So it's also on that note. And also trying to build these different brands within the store. A lot of the vendors sometimes would be hesitant to sell us their product because the first thing you hear is sneaker.
Ah.
So if they're not familiar with us, they're going to think, oh, it's a sneaker store. Like, I don't
Right.
think we want to do that. So
mhm.
now it's just Villa. So
Right.
you can't put any tag on it where, oh, they're a sneaker store. You know what I mean? So in a lot of ways, ultimately, it's just about change and just trying to stay ahead of the competition and just keep adding on.
All right. Now, I'm sure you're aware of the movement I had mentioned earlier about the GSS, and what that stands for is the grown, sexy, and sober. So, what I wanted to ask you, I'm going to ask you about those three terms,
Yeah, sure.
And you tell me what you think about them.
Yeah, sure.
Like the first term, grown. What does that mean to you?
Right. Grown to me, you know, grown could mean age. Grown could mean a mind state. Um, Sexy could be lifestyle as far as maybe the way we dress, the way we present ourselves, the energy that we carry. You know, going out one night to an event, you know, throw the blazer on, throw the V-neck, you know, the sweater, you know, the shoes. It could be a physical presence for the ladies. It could be, you know, getting dressed real nice, dress heels, get the hair done, you know, go out like that, you know. And sober, I mean, the only way that I would know how to understand sober would be, you know, not using drugs or, you know, drinking alcohol, you know. But I'm glad that you asked me that, because I was thinking about that before the interview to, you know, make sure that I was ready for that question. But that's basically, you know, what I think when I think of grown, sexy, and sober. You know, grown, obviously we're not little kids anymore,
Right.
physically or in age, but grown could also mean a mind state, because you don't have to be old to be grown. You could be
right.
grown mentally, you could be grown physically.
Exactly.
You know, sexy could be a physical appearance, or it could just be the way about somebody, how they carry themselves.
Yes.
Doing the right thing, doing the positive thing.
That's it. That's it.
Setting examples.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then sober, you know, living a good, healthy lifestyle.
All right. This is
Physically
good.
and mentally.
All right. Well, Scott, hey, I really appreciate
Yeah,
you.
my
and,
pleasure.
and much success.
Yeah, my
in
pleasure.
store.
Thank you. You too.
No problem. And so, hey, everybody, again, this is Alfonso Todd with the GSS Grown, Sexy, and Sober, and 5 Minutes of Flavor. We're signing off this time. And again, we thank you for appreciating us. We'll see you next month, okay?